Yo, what's going on, everybody? My name is Tre Calicut, aka Tre The Disciple, and today I'm going to be talking about narcissists and how the devil used these people to try to control you, to try to stop you from getting to where you got to go to. Now, a lot of times, these are the people that are closest to you. They're either family members, friends, work associates, and I noticed this for a very long time. You see, a lot of times, in the face, people will wear a mask, right? They will act like they would give you the best intention. They will act like they love you for who you are, but in reality, they're jealous of who you are. Okay, these people were sent from the devil to try to stop you. A lot of times, these people will try to manipulate you, try to control you, and try to stop you from where you're going. Right? Like in my experience, I noticed that like a lot of times these are the same type of people that will love bomb you. They will buy you clothes. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're struggling. Like especially if you're if you're going through a lot in life, like you may not be financially stable at the moment or things that matter, right? And so now they have this image of who they think you are in their head. And so they're like, okay, well, cool. Since I have insecurities, but yet this guy doesn't really have insecurities, and I know that he's going somewhere in life, I'm going to try to, control him. So that way, whenever he makes it big or if she makes it big, then they can say, oh, I did this for them and did that for them, right? That's such a huge dominant manipulation right there, right? So what I noticed was that like when you would go out and you would try to become the best version of yourself, man, these people would try to deny that you're trying to grow, right? They would hate the fact that you're trying to become the best version of yourself, especially when you're getting closer to God. And they hate that. They hate that because behind the scenes, for example, let's say that you're about to get an apartment, right? The whole entire time when they grew up with you, they're like, oh man, like he was always broke, or she was always broke, or he or she couldn't pay for this or pay for that. These people will be so angry when you level up and get your own apartment. They'll get so angry when you level up and get your own car. They'll be so angry when you're able to buy groceries for yourself, buy clothes for yourself, and do this and etc. because these people are insecure, right? These people are insecure and they want to try to control you so bad. And it's a sad reality, man. It's like I feel like chosen ones don't really have friends like that, bro. At least not a lot of them. We're not supposed to, bro. And it's just, I'm telling you, bro, the spiritual warfare is real and alive. These people are sent from the devil to try to stop you. Like this is a real deal situation, right? So in my experience, man, these people will act like they care for you, but they really just don't, man. Like you send them a text message about life and things that matter, but they won't respond out of empathy. They will respond out of controlling, right? Like for an example, you tell somebody that you're going through something, right? They're not caring that you're going through something. That's actually making them feel better about themselves. And so they would try to be oh yeah, just do this, do that, or stop complaining, or blah, 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 blah. You got to get rid of those people, man. Like for instance, let's say that you're doing that you made a song, for instance, right? Let's say that you made a song. These are the same type of people that would listen to your song, but then they say, oh, you sound like this, or you sound like that person. But they will never say that you sound unique. They would never give you credit that you did this. Like, for instance, I showed an old friend of mine that, I'm writing an anime, right? And then he looked at it. He didn't give me credit or nothing like that. The first thing he said was, oh, was that ChatGPT idea? No, this was my idea. ChatGPT helped structure what I was saying, but all of this came from mine. You know what I'm saying? This all came from my idea. Like, come on, bro, give me credit. You know what I'm saying? And they're not going to give you credit. I'll show him that I made some beats. Like, yo, but in his eyes, he would think that I'm trying to repress him, and I'm not trying to repress him. You know what I mean? I'm just making music. Like, yo, like, and like I said, this comes with people being insecure, or people that are trying to control you, and that you make them insecure. They will think that you're trying to flex in life. Like I noticed that, like if you tell somebody, hey man, I have a girlfriend now, like I'm happy, right? You would think that they will be happy for you, like you're supposed to celebrate, right? Because you would celebrate for your friend if you're in a relationship now, right? But no, instead this person would be like, oh, that's not a flex. Who's trying to flex? You know what I'm saying? Like who is trying to flex, bro? Like, ain't nobody trying to flex. When people have that kind of mindset, basically what they're saying is that, oh, I don't care what you got going on, because what you have going on is making me insecure about my life, right? And you have to be very, very careful around these people, man, because these people will try to do anything that they can to try to stop you, bro. And I'm telling you, stop hitting these people up, bro, because it makes them feel good about themselves. It boosts their ego when you hit them up, because it makes it feel like you need them. When you don't need them, you need God, bro. You don't need these people, right? And all these people, like I said, all these people would try to like buy me stuff and buy me electronics and buy me all these other things and things that matter, right? But the heart wasn't in it. They just did it as a dominant thing so they could be like, oh yeah, this is my territory, I'm going to mark it, bro. Like, nah, man. And it's so sad, bro, how this thing actually really happens. So, yeah, make sure you guys just be careful with who you're talking to, who you're hanging around with, man, because these people would try their best to stop you because they are sent from the devil, bro. Like, this is real deal. This is real spiritual warfare, man. These people are jealous of you. They hate on you. And this is what the fruits of the flesh does, right? These people have the fruits of the flesh, and that's the only thing that they're displaying. They're not displaying the fruits of the Spirit. I don't care how much they say that they love God. I don't care how much they say that they're in the Word of things that matter. It's nah, bro. These people only love God limitedly. They only love God partially, but don't love God fully. And they don't make God the center of their life, man. And I'm trying to tell y'all something, man. These people will try to stop you, drain your energy. They don't want to see you win whatsoever, bro. Don't be afraid to run away. Don't be afraid to walk away. Cut these people off, man. They ain't got the best intentions for you. Cut them off. Listen, why would you care if they don't care in the first place? You see that manipulation that you're in? You got to let them know that you're in control, that God is in control, that they can't have control over your life. You got to ask God to break that bondage, break that chain that you're attached to them, bro, because the problem is that you want to see the best in them. But the problem is it fails you because they're not being who you thought they were. So stop trying to gain all of this expectation for somebody while they're making your heart bleed. You know what I mean? You got to cut them off. You have to cut them off, and you have to have respect for yourself. See, what these people will try to do, they will try to break you down mentally and emotionally on purpose to see how much control they can have over your life. And that's not fair for you. What you need to do is show these people that they don't even have 1% of advantage over you. They don't have 1% of controlling over you, right? You need to tell these people to leave you alone and just walk away, because they don't have the best intentions for you. They don't have the best. And I'm telling you by experience, when you cut these people off silently, watch how better your life gets, bro. Yes, you would probably miss the good times, but remember, that person that you thought was a good person, the things that matter that you thought would be, oh yeah, this person would be an amazing friend, they're not. They're a counterfeit. They're the opposite. Okay? These are people that you thought would be who you thought they would be, but they're not, because the devil has sent them your way to try to stop you. Okay? You have to wake up and understand that the devil can use anybody that don't have the Holy Spirit in them to try to stop you. And I'm telling you, it's always the closest people to you, bro. It's always the closest people to you. The devil is a deceiver. The devil is a liar. Okay, you see what he tries to do smoothly to try to manipulate you, to try to get you off of your mark, to try to have these people destroy you and and the devil will use his people to try to make you be insecure. The devil can't kill you. He can only manipulate you, or try to manipulate you if you let him. You see what I'm saying? So you have to be very, very careful. The devil knows who to use to try to stop you. I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm trying to tell you, bro. I'm trying to tell you. So run away from these people. Stop talking to these people and focus on becoming the best version of yourself with God, man. I'm telling you, don't be afraid of losing people. Don't be afraid of losing these narcissists, man. All right. A lot of times, like I said, the chosen ones would end up betrayed from these narcissist people, whether it's in a friendship, whether it's family members, whether you're in a relationship. Like, I've dated women that were narcissists. Like, come on, dog. Being around coworkers are narcissists that want to try to control you, and they think that they have the last laugh, but they don't have the last laugh. You have the last laugh because God has the last laugh, because God is using you for his glory. Okay? So stop worrying about what these people are going to do to you. Stop worrying about if these people like you or not. You know the answer. You know that these people are talking trash behind your back. You know it. God is telling you this 24/7. You know that they're talking trash behind your back. Run away from these people. Cut them off. Cut them off immediately. You got things to do in life. Screw them. God, I almost cursed. Screw them. Okay? These people do not have the best intention for your life. They don't care about you. You hit them up and you text them and they don't respond, but they only text you for things that they want you to respond to. Stop talking to these people, man. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Stop talking to them. Stop inviting them over to your place. Stop being a people pleaser. These people don't love you. Love God. Put your faith in God and not man. Okay? You have to cut these people off immediately, bro. They're trying to stop your growth in God. Trust me, these people will talk behind your back. In fact, they are talking behind your back. They don't have the best intentions for you. They're trying to tell you that they're better than you when they're really not. That's just an insecurities talking to them, right? And these people, when you beg for these people's attention, you're boosting their ego. You're boosting their ego. You always ask them to hang out, but yet they won't ask you to hang out. But if they ask you to hang out, it's because they want to try to make you feel insecure for something that they're doing or something that they have. You notice that? Like, for instance, I would have somebody come over to my crib, and I'd be like, yo, let's get something to eat. And I'll try to buy the food. Like, no, let me buy it. Why? It's because I used to not be able to afford food like this before, but now you're just mad because I'm doing good in life, but you just don't want me to see, you don't want to see me do better than you? Is that what it is? You see, a lot of times people want you to do good, but they just don't want to see you do better than them. They don't want to see you do better than them. And this is the problem that we're facing in society, because social media has caused people to live in this mindset of selfishness to where they believe that they just have to step over everybody just to feel like they're being successful. Stepping over somebody does not make you successful. That makes you a coward. That makes you a coward. It makes you a lonely person. So remember, you guys, stop worrying about what these people are saying. Stop worrying about what these people are doing. Listen, God has a plan for your life. God is going to take you to places where you never thought you would go to. All you got to do is just trust God and cut these people off. God is using these people in your life for a reason, to show you how much he loves you and that you need to put your faith in him and not in man. All right, it's your boy, Tre J. Calicut, a.k.a. Tre The Disciple. I love y'all so much, man. Peace out.